So the next question is, a solution turns red litmus paper to blue. Its pH is likely to be 1, 4, 5 or 10. So we understand that a red litmus paper is commonly used to check the basis solution. And if it turns its color to blue, then the solution will definitely the base. And we also understand that according to pH scale, the bases are having pH value more than 7. So out of these 4 options, 1, 4 and 5 are showing the pH value for acidic solutions, and only the 10 is left which is showing the pH value for a base solution. So if we use red litmus paper and it turn to blue when put in a solution, then the solution will definitely a base and the pH value for this is 10. Next is a solution react with crushed eggshell to give a gas that term lime water milky. The solution is nothing but a acid which is hydrochloric acid, because it turned the lime water calcium oxide to milky and calcium hydroxide. So the solution is hydrochloric acid. 10 milliliter solution of NaOH. 10 milliliter solution of a base which is sodium hydroxide NaOH is found to be completely neutralized by 8 milliliter of given solution of SeL. That 8 milliliter of given solution of SeL is nothing but a acid. If we take 20 milliliter of same solution of NaOH, that means to say we double the amount for base to 20 milliliter, then what amount of SeL is required to neutralize that solution? Definitely the amount will be 16 milliliter, because the 8 milliliter of SeL can neutralize 10 milliliter of base. So if base amount is getting double, then the acid amount should also be get double to neutralize the same solution. So the answer is 16 ml. Which of the following type of medicine is used for treating the indigestion? Indigestion means to say we are not digesting the food. So the problem of not getting digest the food is acidic. It is make of acid in our stomach. So we will use antacid, that will be opposite to acid, which will be help to treat indigestion, where antibiotic, antiseptic etc. will not use. Write word equation and then balance the equation for the reaction for the following. Dilute sulfuric acid, that means to say H2SO4. If we take a pointer and we write the equation for this, it will be H2SO4. We write the equation for this first, H2SO4, and it will react with zinc granules, that means Zn. So zinc is a metal and H2SO4 is an acid. So we all know that it gives us salt and hydrogen gas. So definitely it will be give hydrogen gas, that is H2, and rest of the thing is salt, that is ZnSO4. This is salt. So this will be the equation for first. After that, the dilute hydrochloric acid, that means to say HCl. HCl is a hydrochloric acid. When it react with magnesium ribbon Mg, give definitely a H2 gas, and rest is magnesium chloride, MgCl. But the equation is not balanced. To balance it, we have to adopt balancing equation method. So I simply write down two molecules here, because hydrogen gas is containing the two atoms. In the same way, the chlorine is also getting 2. So it will become, if we write down 2 here, it will become 2 MgSl, that is magnesium chloride and HCl. Sorry, not here, here, and note here, magnesium chloride MgCl2. So I have to use the eraser here, because chloride MgCl2 is a magnesium chloride formula. So the equation will be only balanced when we take two molecules of hydrochloric acid, right? Next is dilute sulfuric acid with aluminium powder. Dilute sulfuric acid is H2SO4 and aluminium is Al, and it gives us H2 gas, which is hydrogen gas, and AlSO4. AlSO4 is nothing, aluminium sulfate. The formula for this is Al2SO4. So the equation is not balanced now. To balance it, we have to write down 2 here to get a 2 molecule, so that aluminium number of atom will be same on product and reactant side, and SO4 is here, right? This is the equation for this. After that, HCl, dilute hydrochloric acid, HCl, with iron, Fe. It will give a H2 gas and ferric chloride, FeCl3. But the equation is not balanced. To balance this equation, what we require, first of all, we will take 2 molecule of HCl acid, right? So that H2 will be formed, but chlorine is having 2 value. So if we increase 2 here, it becomes 6 chlorine. So I have to increase the number of molecule for hydrochloric acid also. So instead of taking 2, I will take 6 molecules. So I have to write down 6 here, because now my chlorine atom will increase to 6. So if it is 6 is written there, then we take 6 molecule of hydrochloric acid. So we also have to raise the hydrogen atoms. So I will take 3 molecules for hydrogen gas. It become 6 atom for hydrogen. Now 2 Fe3, FeCl3. So iron also having the 2 molecules here. So I have to take 2 molecules for iron also. So these are the solution for this. After that, the next question is, compounds such as alcohol and glucose also contain hydrogen ion but are not categorized as acid. Describe an activity to prove it. Yeah, alcohol and glucose both contain hydrogen, but they not produce their hydrogen ions when dissolved. So that's why they are not considered an acidic, because when acid in aqueous solution, acid put in aqueous solution, it produce ions. Because of that ions, it show a acidic nature. So alcohol and glucose do not do that. So for that we can also understand this by an activity. We will take 2 nails that are fitted on cork and kept 100 milliliter beaker. The nails are then connected to 2 terminals of 6 volt battery through a bulb and switch. Some dilute HCl is filled into that and it will be on. The switch will be on, and we will see the the bulb will be start flowing because the current is start flowing in the acidic solution. But we will do same experiment when on glucose and alcohol. It will not help to glow the bulb because they do not produce the ions when in aqueous state. So this the same you can understand with this diagram. Here we take 2 nails, connect these 2 nails with a 6 volt battery and a bulb and a switch. This beaker is filled with dilute HCl in wet state. So because of HCl is in wet state, it produces hydrogen plus and chlorine negative ions that make possible to flow the current through this wire and glow the bulb. On the other hand, when we will take glucose, it will not produce the ions in the beaker. So it do not conduct the electricity and bulb will not glow. So that's why the glucose and alcohol will not help to glow the bulb. That means to say they are not acidic in nature because they are not producing H ions in aqueous state. Why does distilled water do not conduct electricity, whereas the rainwater does? because of distilled water is pure form of water and devoid of any ionic species. So it do not produce ions. On the other hand, the rain water is an impure water and contain ionic species such as acidic, because rainwater is some kind of acidic in nature, not that much uh, hard acid, that much strong acid, but it contains acidic species, that means anionic species. So that's why it's conduct electricity, because it can produce H ions. It can produce the ions cation, anion, but pure water do not produce. So that's why it do not, pure water, distilled water do not produce, do not conduct electricity, do not produce ions. Why do acid not show acidic behavior in the absence of water? Yes, because when the acid is in dry state, it do not produce hydrogen ions, and if do not produce hydrogen ions, it do not conduct electricity, it do not show its acidic behavior. So that's why it should be wet, or in it should be in aqueous state to produce hydrogen ion. 5 solution ABCD E, when tested with universal indicator pH, show 4, 1, 11, 7 and 9 respectively its pH value. But which solution is neutral? Right, the solution 7 is neutral. Strong alkalines, that is 11. Strong acidic, that is 1. Weakly acid, that is 4. Weakly alkyl, that is 9. You can see this. Neutral 7, strong alkaline is 11, strong acidic it's 1, weak acid is 4 and weak alkaline is 9. And the reactivity is according to this. Equal length of magnesium ribbon are taken in a test tube A and B. Hydrochloric acid is added to test tube A, while acetic acid CH3COH is added to test tube B. Which test tube will the fizzing occur more vigorously and why? Because in HCl, in test tube A, where the HCl is filled, because HCl is more strong acid than acetic acid. The only reason is HCl is stronger acid than CH3COH. Fresh milk has pH of 6 value. How do you think the pH will change as it turns to curd? Explain your answer. The pH level will be getting down. It will be reduced to from 6 to lower value, because it turned to the curd. It is getting more acidic. So that's why its pH level will be decreased. A milkman add a very small amount of baking soda to fresh milk. Baking soda to fresh milk. Why does he shift the pH of fresh milk from 6 to slightly alkyl? Why does this milk take long time to set a curd? The milkman shift the pH of fresh milk from 6 to slightly alkyl, because alkyl condition milk does not set a curd. Right? Without alkyl condition, in alkyl condition, it will not set to curd. It will not get sour. That's why they add baking soda to it. So to increase the basic level, to increase the pH level of this, so that it become more base, less acidic, and it will be not give a sour taste. It will be not turn to curd. Or because now the solution, now the milk is more basic, that's why its acidic character is getting reduced. So it take longer time to set into curd. Right? If you want the milk should be turned to curd early, so baking soda should not be added into that. Plaster of Paris should be stored in moisture proof container. Explain why. Because it absorb that moisture and become hard and become a gypsum. So that's why it should not, because it is coming in powder form. When it exposed to the moisture, it absorb it and become hard. Right? So that's why. What is neutralization reaction? Neutralization reaction is in between the acid and base. Like NaOH is a base, HCl is an acid. When they react, gave us salt and water. Now this salt is neutralization of acid and base. Give two important use of washing soda and baking soda. It's very common. Washing soda is used for soap, glass and paper industry to remove permanent hardness of the water. On the other side, baking soda is used to produce CO2 and to make bread and cake properly fully, because it is a combination of mild acid and tetric acid. which release CO2 and give fully shape.